This is our full vinyasa flow, okay? So we're all just going to face each other for this to work out nicely. Okay, sitting straight down, using the arms to get the leg long. Remember to turn the knee out to the side. It makes a big difference. Get the foot up there and bring your leg loops down. Okay? Make it easy on yourself for today. Once we get into the floating Buddha, we're just going to go ahead and shift from side to side. Let yourself lean back, lean into it. Drop the hips a lot. Feel that tractioning of the heart lifting up towards the sky and the pubic bone pulling down towards the earth. And what happens in the front of the spine when you create that much length in space. That simple swaying motion from side to side is going to start to release all of that buildup, that stickiness, that fascia that has collected along the length of the torso. Okay, better? A little better? Okay, great. So this first part's going to be a review. Let's just start out with something that's familiar, right? So inhale, wide straddle T. Just repeat after me. Wide straddle T.
Wide straddle T.
Star.
Star.
Star. Namaste.
Namaste.
Squeeze the legs together, squeeze the hands together, press the hips up towards the side and lean back. From Namaste, hold on to the swing, then come into ladle. So ladle, ladle. Thank you. Swim the arms down and overhead. Now from this position, we've already done it a bunch of times, but what I like to do is just make sure the swing is in a good spot so you can shift a little from side to side. Can you feel how you can move the swing down? So here's the time to move the swing down. You don't want to move the swing down only if you're wrapped around. So go ahead and inhale, bring the arms up, grab onto the swing, bring the legs wide, and around. Oh, I got it. Once the legs are around, then you can walk your hands forward into the wide straddle handstand. Make sure you, yes, this is why we practice the wide straddle handstand first. So go ahead and bring your hands down to the earth and walk them towards me. Yes. And then you're going to do that tuck. Remember that tuck? So go ahead and pull yourself forward for an up dog. Crash yourself back for upside down dog, wide straddle. Inhale, pull forward, up dog. Exhale, press back, upside down dog. So keep that tuck the whole time. Inhale, pull forward. Next time you pull forward, what's going to happen is that we're going to pick up our hands, come to sit, and let your hips drop and your head lift. So go ahead and get some momentum, pull yourself forward, and then go ahead and, yes, tuck and come to sit. Yeah, so let's learn the pivot points of the body here. We're going to start to figure out how we can change our weight, our center of gravity. So we're going to shift the weight from our head to our hips, from our hips to our head. Okay? So right now the weight is in our hips. Can you guys feel that? Okay. To change our center of gravity, we're just going to skip the flow for a second. I'm going to just show you with the wide straddle. So I'm going to shift my hips up towards the sky. I start pouring my head down towards the floor. And then when I get here, the weight's in my head. Right? And then when I want to come up, I'm going to shift the weight back to my hips and come to sit. So try to do that without using the swing a couple times. If you need to pull and use the swing and use your arms, it's okay. But see if you can just find it by imagining the weight coming to the crown of your head. And then imagine the weight coming back into your hips. Yes, that is...
You need to hold on.
Right, you don't need to hold on. It's okay to hold on. Bring your hands down towards the earth when you come up. Do you see why? So you're really accentuating that, and then bring your hands up towards your head when you're shifting the weight here. So your hands are actually helping you direct the energy. Okay? It's a bit of a tractioning, right, along the muscles of the back. But yes, that's it. That's it. Good. You feel it? So that's how we change our center of gravity. Go ahead and try it, lady. Yeah. Okay. So now let's piece that all together. So the first part is going to be the Vinyasa flow, and then we're adding that roundhouse flip in there, which is the changing legs. So again, open up for a wide straddle T. Exhale for star. Inhale, squeeze the legs together, squeeze the hands together. Exhale, press back into namaste. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, lower down, wiggle down, come into ladle. Okay, now from ladle, let's see if we can bring the legs wide and around. Let's see if you can do it without using the hands. Now that the legs are around, you can walk your hands to the back of the mat. I make sure the leg loops are on the ankles. You can just kind of kick them down. Okay? So now we cover hands all the way off the front of the mat. Walk them forward a little bit more. Okay, inhale. So you forgot to change planes there. So bring your legs up and overhead into the front plane. Yes. Now walk your hands first. Pull down through the center. And pull up through your center body. Yes. Inhale, look forward, up dog. Exhale, press your chest down for upside down dog. Keep weighting the legs. Inhale, pull forward, up dog. Nice. Stretch the belly. Exhale, press back. Upside down dog. So now from here, we're going to inhale, pull forward. Use the momentum to come up and sit. See if you can do it without your hands. It's okay to use your hands if you can't get the momentum. But let's try that one more time. Really fun. You guys are fitting nicely like leggings, but obviously you have to be aware that there are heads and feet and all kinds of stuff happening in the space. Inhale, T. Exhale, star. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, lower down for ladle. Shimmy, get the swing into the sweet spot, prepare. Then we're going to inhale, bring the arms down towards the ground. Exhale, bring your legs around and walk it back. See if you can do that a little bit quicker. Yeah, do the legs around first and then walk it back into the up dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, upside down dog. Relax into it. Inhale, pull forward, stretch. Exhale, go ahead and press back. Keep weighting the legs. Okay? Now we inhale, pull forward. And then we're going to tuck and come to sit. Yes. I know. It takes a little bit. Until you get there, it's okay to pull yourself up. Yeah. Really nice. Now let's just try doing the roundhouse flip by itself a couple times and see how it goes. Just go ahead and put yourself around and come down. I know it's like a little bit of an unfair game. Legs. Double Dutch. Oh. Remember to lower your center of gravity, your hands down towards the earth instead of up. Almost. Is that fun? Oh, okay. Here, I'll get out of your way.
So when you're swinging, Jen,
Uh-huh.
do you go
Got it.
go
Okay.
backwards when you swing forward, or do you time it, or just kind of whenever?
I do time it. I can't quite tell you what it is because I just do it.
It just feels natural.
As soon as my swing comes towards the front of the mat, I turn over.
Got it. Yeah. 'cause
So,
then you can use
it's like
momentum
I
back.
come to the front of the mat, I turn, and then I'm there. And I watch my head come up there. Yes. Bring your legs with you, honey. Yeah.
I forget I have legs.
Mm-hmm. Very important. Isn't that fun? So we're going to see if we can teach the roundhouse flip today. And you doing okay, Lainey? Yeah. Lainey? Yeah. So instead of efforting it, try the pivot point. Try dropping your weight. It's the effortless thing.
I was way back.
Yeah, so it's effortless. So we learn how to shift our center of gravity from up to down. And then the flip is effortless. Totally effortless, right? We don't have to muscle our way through the spins. We just use the momentum. So hands have to come down towards the ground. Me. So as you lift your head, you drop your hips. Graceful. It'll come. Great job, guys. Okay, so that was the Vinyasa Flow, roundhouse flip. So we can actually hang out. So let's go through it one more time. So inhale T, exhale star, inhale squeeze, exhale namaste, inhale hold on for the swing, Exhale, ladle. Inhale, bring the hands down. Exhale, walk it around. Inhale, up dog. Good. Exhale, upside down dog. And now from here, from up dog, we can add our ollies if we wanted to play with adding a twist. Right? So just from this, pull your feet down a lot. Yep, get the tuck. From this position, there's a lot of different variations we can do. Or we could just hang out in our upside down dog. So from this position, it's also fun to just wrap the legs and come into like peaceful warrior like we did before, happy, Buddha, arch, all of those positions we can access from. Do you see how we can access them from the floating Buddha now? So go ahead, inhale, pull yourself forward, exhale, come to sit. So from this position, this is how we can actually start to incorporate the inversions from what we learned in the basics. Does that make sense? We just add on to it so you can see why. Go ahead and spread it out or come into some version of chillaxing and give your arms a break. Okay? You can actually just float too, right? So you can see what we learned in the basic was really, really important for us to be prepared to add on the flips and only add like one thing on for each class. You know, that way it gives them something to look forward to. But it also can change. Instead of trying to teach them a bunch of different things, maybe one week you just do peaceful warrior, and then the next week you try for the handstand wide straddle, that kind of thing. Unless, of course, they're superstars, then you can keep going with it. So let's go ahead and turn the page, see if you can get to your outline. I'm just going to come through my high diver. So now, that was all of number 7. Really nice work, guys.